Hi, I'm Gabriella, welcome to my channel. Whew, it's been a while since I made a video, so vocal damage didn't go down too well, and I'm finally getting something stuck down my throat to see what's going on in a week or two, so hopefully things should start looking up soon. Still can't sing, but something that really cheered me up the other day, or yesterday, was the announcement of StageCon UK. And I first saw this and I thought, oh my god, amazing, finally we're getting Broadway Con for the UK. This is amazing. And then I saw like the lineup of like the people they had attached like so far, and I was like, oh, this looks amazing. And then like the ideas they had for like programming, and though nothing's like official yet or anything, I was just like, great, this looks great. And then I, along with basically the rest of the musical theatre community, saw the price. And I think that's been the main thing that everyone's been fixating on, and I just thought I'd make a quick video about this all because I've had some thoughts on it after like looking through everything properly, and I agree with some things people are saying, but I also have some thoughts which I haven't really seen expressed anywhere yet, so I thought I would just kind of voice them all and see what everyone thinks, and yeah, get a bit of a discussion going. So, yeah, I think right now everyone's really fixated on the price and not looking at other things. And so I'd like to talk a bit about that, but also about some other things. So my first thought about the price was that, oh my god, this is so expensive. But please don't crucify me for this. I think when you look at what they're offering, if it comes through and what they are hoping to offer does come to reality and is as good and like is good quality, I think they might actually be being quite reasonable with their pricing. I think what everyone's been focusing on and what everyone expects from this is sort of a kind of version of West End Live. But that's not what they're offering. It's not just some performances and meet and greets. If that's all it was, yes, I think this price would be completely outrageous. But when you look at what else they're offering, so they're looking at like previews of shows and things coming up, they're doing panels with everyone, so insights to be able to not just like ask questions and see what's going on with these people that we admire, but also to learn. Like, it's not just a fan experience, it's a learning experience too, and I think that's a big thing with like the workshops they're offering with industry professionals. So an example, I took part in a workshop a few months back with a leading lady West End, and that set me back about £75. It was not quite a full day thing, it was about 6 hours, so this convention, like one day is going to be longer than 6 hours, and if you filled every single one of those with a workshop from an industry professional, then you're getting your money's worth. On top of this, they're offering games, sing-alongs, obviously the meet and greets. There's going to be like a village to do things. It's a convention. It's not an event like West End Live, which I think is what, from the reactions I'm seeing on Twitter and everything, is what a lot of people seem to be comparing it to. And it isn't set up to be like that. It's set up to be completely different. And I think if you're taking it as just something to see West End stars perform and meet them, then yes, you would be quite right in saying that this is far too much money. However, if you consider the learning opportunities, if you're looking at it as a way to, you know, network and learn and, you know, maybe gain skills through like workshops and things, then actually I think it's a very good deal for your money. Like, it's maybe not the cheapest and I wouldn't be terribly happy about paying it, but I think it's reasonable to expect. Like, they've only given lineups, like the cast so far, but from the quality of people that they've got there, and like you can see they've got loads of partners from all sorts of things involved with stage around the UK, and I think they've set it up very well, and it looks like it's going to be very well prepared, and I think they're going to have quite a high quality, or it looks like there should be quite a high quality of industry professionals there. So I think it's not necessarily a price that I would want to pay, but I think it is actually reasonable when you consider the potential that you could be gaining from this weekend. Which leads me on to my next point, and I think something I don't think anyone's actually picked up on yet, which is that the main hall only seats 750 people. I don't know how many tickets they're planning on selling, but they say that you have to book into everything. You can't just turn up to the events on the day and hope that you get in. For meet and greets, I get that, you need to organise it, but for other things, workshops, events in the main hall, there's no guarantee that you're going to be able to get into these things. And if that's what you're looking to do, like for me, I focus quite a bit on the workshops and talking about them, that's what I would be looking to do. And if I can't get into all the ones that I want to do, like when they're all announced, and if I see that there's loads that I want to do, if they get filled up really quick, or I might not, I don't know if I'm available for this weekend yet, I don't know if I can go, if I only realise that I can go a week before, and yet I'm not able to book on to any of these things that I actually want to go to because they're full, because they don't have a high enough capacity, that's going to really suck, especially because I'm not sure, like they haven't made it clear how it happens, but I don't think you can book onto things and see what's available until you've paid for your ticket, which is non-refundable. So that's actually where my main issue lies with the event, because I'm assuming there's going to be some big opening ceremony. Normally with conventions, there's big opening ceremonies or big, you know, evening performances that probably most people are going to want to go to. And if they're selling more than 750 tickets, not everyone's getting in. And I don't know, I'm not happy with that. I've been to conventions before, and there's always, like, you know, a big capacity, and it's not really restricted on who can go in. Saying that, I haven't been to many conventions, but the number of people attending has never before been an issue that would prevent me from doing something I want to do, except meet and greets. That's the only exception. So I am very cautious and dubious about that, because it's going to depend on how many people go as to what your experience is going to be. And maybe that's why they've set the price so high, because they want to keep it small and high quality, because let's not forget, yes, they have loads of sponsors and are working in partnership with people, but they're probably going to have to pay the venue, all their industry professionals, they're going to have to pay a whole load of like insurance things and licenses. Like, there's a lot of money that they're going to have to put into it, probably like having first aid on site, like all these sorts of things that they're going to have to think about that are going to cost a lot of money. So perhaps keeping the venue small, especially for a first time convention, and keeping the price up so that maybe not as many people go. Saying that, I'm sure there's probably 750 people or more who are going to be willing to pay that price, but it just sucks. I mean, I know there's still not everything's released and they might be taking on feedback, in which case, you know, it might have been nicer if they had done different types of passes, because from the reactions, the negative reactions on Twitter, a lot of people seem to just be wanting to see the performances and the professionals and like get to meet them. So maybe there could have been a separate pass for that, and then you get a separate pass for the workshops perhaps. So maybe there's a cheaper pass for just seeing the performances and the meet and greets, and then you pay a bit more if you want to do the workshops. Or perhaps there's a general pass to get around and see something, but you have extra added ones to get fast track for meet and greets, so you get to book onto meet and greets faster. Say you have 3 meet and greets, you can choose 3 meet and greets that you get early access to book onto those before anyone else, before they get full up. Or you can have like a workshop pass bonus where you get to book onto 5 or 6 workshops early. I know that it's nice having an all-inclusive ticket, but at the same time, I think a lot of people want different things out of this, so it might have been better to do a reduced price and then you pay extra for things like early access to book onto meet and greets or workshop spots. Or they keep a certain number of spaces for those people that want those things. Say if you only get your ticket a week before and still want to book onto these things, you can pay a bit extra and they've got slots reserved for people who have paid for that pass. I don't know. Overall, I think if they offer what they say they're going to offer and it's all to like a good standard, I don't think the price is outrageous as long as you make the use of it. And I'm just cautious that it might not be big enough, that the venue itself might limit the experience by how many people are able to be there if they oversell the tickets. So yeah, those are just like my general thoughts. I think it has great potential, but it could all go horribly wrong. We'll see, I guess. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on StageCon, if you're planning on going, if you're not, what your thoughts and reasoning behind all of it is. Let's get a discussion going. Hopefully now that my voice is getting looked at soon and we should be able to figure out what's wrong and therefore hopefully start fixing it, I should be back to making videos a bit more regularly. I've still got one that I recorded quite a while ago on advice for drama school auditions for masters specifically, because I did a few of those a few months ago, so I'm going to be talking about those. And if you're hoping to apply next year, there's also information like useful for BAs as well, so if you're applying for drama school at all, it's probably useful to look at. But I've got that one stored still, so hopefully that should come out soonish. And yeah, hopefully when my voice starts getting a bit better, I'll be making a few more. Because yeah, this sucks not making so many videos. Yeah, give this video a like and make sure to subscribe to stay updated when I actually finally get more videos out. Till next time, bye!